All right, Scorpio or Scorpio cross watcher. This is going to be a message for you. Feel free to reverse it if you need to. It might be for somebody connected to you. It could be for cross watcher. But basically, for this particular message, someone feels that they can no longer reach you. They feel like they can no longer reach you, whether it's emotionally reach you or, isn't that a song? Something to do with reach you? No, I'm thinking of the song where it goes, lights will guide you home. He said, and I will try to fix you. Anyway, maybe that's relevant here. Something to do with that. Maybe you tried to fix somebody or someone tried to fix you. I don't know. That's got to be for someone. I didn't write that down. Who sings that? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. Is that the lyrics? Coldplay. Coldplay, fix you. I feel like I posted that song like what, 2 years ago? A year ago? 2 years ago? Anyway, all right, Coldplay, fix you. That's for somebody. So, I don't know where my clip is. Yeah, somebody feels like they can no longer reach you. You see how distracted I am? That is very important here. So in several ways, somebody feels they can't reach you, but especially emotionally, vice versa. This could be how you feel. Also, somebody's been very distracted or been trying to distract themselves. Could be you. Somebody's been trying to distract themselves, which makes sense. As I keep going on the message, we may end up getting into that later on. But as I wrote and kept going, I realized what somebody's doing here, which I think we've all been able to relate to this message at some point in time. Somebody is like distracting themselves so as to not think about something so much. You know, like keep the mind busy so we don't like obsess. That's what I feel. Could be them, could be you, could be the both of you. Like busy work, finding things to keep them busy. They feel your energy distant from theirs. You're moved on or past this person. Maybe you have moved on. Some of you have moved on. If this was romantic, you've already moved on, or you're at least appearing like you have, or you've moved on in the sense, if not with another person, in the sense that you aren't letting something bother you anymore. And it could be like if you're going and doing things, or you're traveling, or you're posting things, you know, it shows this person that you've moved on, even if you haven't in the heart space. Some of you have entirely, and some of you haven't. If this isn't a romantic thing, whoever this is, they feel during this time that you don't really care, basically, to sum it up, that you don't really give a crap, or this is how they're coming off if it's reversed, but it may not be true. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm getting. You have gone on to follow your own truth and your own happiness, and they can only watch as your energy moves further along in the distance. So you seem happier now. You seem happier. Maybe this just happened yesterday or last week or a month ago. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter if it was a long time ago, recently, a few hours ago, a few days ago, a couple weeks now. To the person, and however this resonates, romantic, family, friends, work, whatever, the whole 9 yards, the whole above, it could be happening in a couple different parts of our life, like at the same time. This individual or these individuals see you as you've moved on, like you're not really, it's not affecting you. Clearly it doesn't hurt you anymore, or hurt you at all, or bother you, or get to you, or you're not fazed by it. You're not even thinking about it. You're just kind of, you know, I don't know, I feel like somebody thinks you don't give a shit. If this was a long time ago, or it's been a good bit of time, somebody thinks you like actually really don't give a shit. They think you probably don't even think about them anymore. It may not be true, but poker face is good. And maybe you really don't think about them every single day like you were before in the past, but it's not that you don't think about them at all or something. But if this was recent, I don't know, you could very well think about somebody, but you're just choosing to focus in the right direction, which I just talked about this in a video, not getting distracted and focusing. I think that's what you've done here. So I commend that. I think that's great. It's great. Why stay stuck on something when it's just draining our energy? My nose is itching. if something's draining our energy and we're not getting anything out of it, it's not helping us grow as a person. If anything, it's hindering us, it's halting us, it's stopping us, it's threatening our growth because our energy is so focused there, then it's taking our peace and it's taking our power. So I commend whoever this is, vice versa, for doing this and choosing to just, at least in the meantime, till they figure out what they need to do. I guess I'm itching my nose. To do this. Someone's doing what's best for them right now. Let me take her outside. Alright, she didn't have to go outside. She just hears the cats in the hall, so she starts barking, which is good. That's a good thing. Where was I? It's kind of getting hot in here now. It's so weird how the weather fluctuates. You know, one day it's like really, really, really cold, and then the next day it's like hot. You go from having to turn the heat on to the air on or open the window or go outside. It's like, I don't know. The weather's like me when I'm PMSing. I can't make up my mind. Maybe that's it. Someone here is like, they can't decipher your mood, or if maybe someone can't decipher how you feel. I'm gonna have to get that clip. All of this energy is relevant though. It's all part of the message, every single bit of it, because I balanced before I started this video, so I know it's part of it. It's somebody who maybe even they themselves are kind of acting like something isn't getting to them, or you don't hear from them, or I don't know how things are, but it's actually, they're very uncomfortable by the silence, or they're uncomfortable by your distance. They are. Perhaps for some of you, this was a person who found themselves trying to understand you, but they never really could. They couldn't. It's like, at least energetically, it feels like y'all are kind of from different planets or something. I don't know. Although there are many things this person may not understand about you, one thing's for sure, they can see your determination. It's like extremely evident. It could even be that you at one time thought that you and this person understood each other, or that they understood you more than they do, or something like that, like your needs. But it actually turns out to be that they don't. Which that's fine, but it's not for lack of you not showing them or telling them. I don't know. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, if I'd stop itching. So let's recap real quick. Basically, you, or reverse it if you need to, somebody connected to you maybe, somebody has gone distant. Either they themselves have gone distant because they feel it's the best thing to do because right now they don't know what to do, or the other person has gone distant because they were dealing with a person who they've been very upfront with. They've tried to tell them, you know, I guess like what they wanted or how they felt. They were, you know, I don't know, they just needed the person to like meet them in the middle or something like that. And that person maybe didn't, or didn't know how, or wasn't really understanding what they were trying to say. I don't know. But this person may feel like, okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to distance myself. Like, I'm emotionally disconnecting from you. I'm not shutting off my feelings. Now, in some case, you might have. For some of you, you might have. But some of you, you still care for this person, or depending on who they are, you really love them. Whether you love them romantically or you love them. But, you know, in that case, it may be where you've had to distance yourself and kind of do your own thing. Like, even maybe distract yourself, vice versa, even the both of you. In the meantime, while things get sorted out and figured out, right now we're kind of lingering in the balance. Like, where's this going? What are we actually doing here? Now, if you are in the middle of working something out with someone, there's still some sort of like gray area. I don't know, maybe it's just we're trying to understand each other. You know? I'm trying to understand what you need from me and want from me in the relationship, and I'm trying to understand how to communicate better with you. It could be, you know, people in a relationship trying to make it work or something like that. But I feel most people here could be like it's a single thing, and it may or may not be romantic. I can't tell. This may be something completely different. But at one time, let's say it's you in this situation where you're the distant one, or you've gone quiet, or you're taking the break, or you're not really saying anything or reciprocating any feelings at this time. You are extremely emotionally distant. If that's the case, I think that you have a soft spot for this person in your heart, but right now you may also find it better to keep a good distance from this person. Maybe even physically. Not even just verbally, but physically. You may not see this person right now. You may stop going. That don't make no sense, does it? It don't make no sense. You may stop going over there. Now that makes sense. You may stop going over there or visiting them, or just them coming to visit you, or seeing each other, or going out of, what I'm hearing is out of your way if they're not going to go out of theirs. It's like, I don't know. Wow. Well, this is going to keep going, so I have a good bit more to read, but we'll just take that on over to members so I don't get confused. And yeah, that's where we're at now. Somebody's kind of like unplugged from a situation. I think it's you, honestly. Like, I'm just going to unplug in the meantime, just to kind of protect myself or guard myself. This person's got some things they need to figure out. So in the meanwhile, let me just not get in the way. I'm going to step out of the way. Now, this could be as simple as somebody working and it's like a client, right? And they have to make a decision. Like, let's say somebody's taking an order. See, I said this can go in any way. This could be as simple. I don't think it's simple, but it could be simple. It could be as simple as, like, we have a waitress or a waiter and they go up to a table and they're like, okay, all right, you guys, what do you want to eat today? And most people know, but one of them or a couple of them is like, I don't really know. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And you start telling them how you feel about it, but then ultimately they still don't know, which is fine. They don't know. So you're kind of like, all right, I'll give you about 5 minutes. That sound good? All right, I'll be back. So you put your stuff up and your pen, you come back, they still don't know. It's like that. All right, so I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to be quiet and they'll wave me down when they want me to know, when they figured it out. It's kind of like that. Right now, I'm going to leave it there. We'll move it on over to members. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.